third episode of BrainKookies, where we talk about the latest news, trends, events, and just general stuff happening around us. These are your hosts, Super Sweet
and Fia the Sea-Wing. Today we will discuss Bitcoin, the world's biggest known cryptocurrency, and who made it. If you watched our last video uncovering the basics, then you may have an idea on who founded it.
Great! Well, let's get to the discussion. If you watched our last video, then you'll know that the founder of Bitcoin is an anonymous person who goes by the alias Satoshi Nakamoto. You would also know that there are a few suspects who people think could be this genius.
Let's start with Dorian Percival Satoshi Nakamoto. We mentioned him in our last video, and you will note that we nixed this option if you watched the video. Basically, because of the similarity in name, some believe that Dorian Percival Satoshi Nakamoto was the true creator of Bitcoin. However, we wondered why someone who went through so much effort to try to hide themselves from society would use their own name as a disguise. That may be what they want us to think, but it's unlikely. Really unlikely. Most people, including us, don't think it's him.
Another suspicion is Nick Szabo, a legal scholar, cryptographer, and computer scientist. Nick Szabo's beliefs and ideas are the same as what we have heard from Satoshi Nakamoto, and their statements are known to have been alike. We'll definitely keep an eye on him.
For sure. Still others out there are certain that Hal Finney is the true founder of Bitcoin because he was the first to receive a transaction there. But even though there is strong evidence pulling for this one, I'm going to point fingers at Nick Szabo. That guy is the most likely choice. Or, actually, I think it's Craig Wright.
Craig who?
Craig Wright. There are a lot of people who think it's him. Even Wired magazine said so. Apparently he wants people to think it's him. He even went through a lot of effort to prove it in 2016.
Really? What did he do? Decode a bunch of Satoshi's writing?
Not quite, but he did do something like that. According to my source, Wright attempted to prove that he was the creator of Bitcoin by signing a message using an account associated with Satoshi Nakamoto. Many were convinced after he did this, but a lot were still doubtful. Anyway, he still pulled out. After promising more evidence, he just, poof, disappeared.
Sounds suspicious. One minute he wants to be known and recognized, the next minute he's hiding in the shadows. Though he's very sketchy, I have my suspicions on another person.
Really? Who?
Well, I think that Shinichi Mochizuki is the real Satoshi Nakamoto. After all, there are 3 reasons why he might be the true creator of Bitcoin.
Ha! We'll see.
Well, Shinichi Mochizuki, a Japanese mathematician, is known for his amazing works of intelligence that he drops on the web and then just disappears afterwards. If you've noticed, this is sort of the same way the Bitcoin founder posted Bitcoin on the web, although they stuck around for a little longer than Shinichi Mochizuki usually does. But still, the founder disappeared right when Bitcoin hit its highest point. Doesn't that strike you as suspicious? Also, Bitcoin was obviously created by a genius, and Shinichi is exactly that. He has the brains to create something like Bitcoin, more than anybody else.
Okay, you're onto something. Have you got anything else?
Yep, Mr. Mochizuki is fluent in English, so he could have very well have written all the correspondence associated with Satoshi Nakamoto.
Sweet, you have officially changed my mind.
Good, but why argue about it? Why is it even important to show about who truly created Bitcoin? I mean, is he really a threat?
Duh! Aren't you worried about why he wants to remain off the radar?
Yeah, sure, but could whatever he's doing be really that bad?
Of course. What if he's trying to undermine our economy? Or could it be a spy from China or Russia here to get access to confidential secrets? I mean, he's got the intelligence, and he's still unknown to everybody in the world. Nobody knows.
I guess I didn't really think about that. Well, I guess I am kind of curious about why he doesn't want to take credit for what he created. I mean, it's sort of suspicious because who wouldn't want to be the genius creator of a popular new form of online currency?
Exactly. But I wonder how the government is dealing with it.
That's a good question. Apparently the NSA, or the National Security Agency, has a really fast but complex code to find out who Satoshi is. They take his texts and find his 50 most used words. Then, they break it into 5,000 word bunches and analyze each to find out the popularity of those words.
5,000? That's a lot.
I know. The word chunking, after going through a 50-dimensional space, results in sort of a special fingerprint for each chunk.
Hold up. 50 dimensions? Is that even possible?
According to my source, yes. Anyway, that fingerprint makes it much easier to contrast his text to other writing. In the end, they could be able to identify his writing by finding similarities in others.
So it's like comparing people's notes to see who copied on a test.
Kind of, yeah. Plus, the NSA has 2 court-approved programs that have access to some of the major websites, so they can basically sort through every post, blog, and article to see if there are any writings similar to those of Satoshi. This gives them a major advantage because others who have tried to do the same didn't have access to billions of emails that they could plug into a supercomputer.
Wow. So the NSA is like a teacher who is sorting through the notes of more than 1 billion students to find the original student who gave out all of the answer.
Huh, yeah. I guess you could put it that way if you wanted to. The point is that the NSA is sorting through millions of written works to try to get through the bottom of this. Nowadays, you can't just hide in the internet.
Never said a truer statement.
Yep. So, that's a wrap for today's episode. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we hope you found this informational and educational. Be sure to tune into our next video in the BrainKookies Bitcoin series, airing Saturday, diving deeper in each video.
If you want more information on any of the topics we mentioned, you can visit some of the websites and watch some of the videos shown in the description below.
Also, be sure to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Thanks!